Instagram. Suzie here, your music therapist and meditation guide of BU Music Therapy. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but it's just coming naturally. So we're going to do a moment in history, and then we're going to focus on the busy mind. Anybody here have the thoughts that race or the attention span that's the size of a pin needle? We're going to work with you today. And then we're also going to do some drumming and probably another breathing exercise. But this is BU Moments! Okay, so let's get going. First of all, this moment in history, July 14th. Put yourself in 1979. You're Donna Summers, and this song is top of the charts.
Man, do I love to breathe.
YouTube ads. It's how the world goes around. Here we go. You see the shoulder action? This doesn't just come to me. This was born in me. Number 1, 1979. Today. Oh my gosh. Donna Summers, thank you for what you've given us. Oh, it's actually, yeah, number 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I could do that shoulder thing all morning, but so I wanted to share with you all. I asked my co-host, my husband, if he would be joining us today. And this is what I got in response.
Will you be joining us for our live?
He didn't even look at me. Oh, there is a little bit of there's some attention. Hi, Greg. So, and hello, Dad. I want to call you Dave in this platform because this is a business thing. So, okay, ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADHD 3 years ago. And I'm going to sip my coffee because it's that time. Now, coffee. I wouldn't recommend caffeine unless you do have ADHD and you want to focus for some time, because what caffeine does is it activates the frontal lobe. Okay, so if you're going to be in a setting where you're going to be studying, reading, or doing something like a project, you need to focus, I would recommend some caffeine. Other than that, caffeine shoots up our anxiety, so be wise. Now, for music therapy and meditation techniques, let's just get into it, okay? I don't know if you can hear, but the world is alive around me outside. There's horns, there's garbage cans, there's birds. It's fantastic. And that is what we will start with. Paying attention to the present moment, okay? Whenever we have anxiety, whenever we are, we're probably not very present, okay? Unless we're in the middle of a pandemic, a civil rights movement, and an economic crisis, then the present moment might be scary to be in. But that is not the present moment that I'm necessarily talking about when it comes to relaxation and focusing the mind. The present moment I'm talking about is, can you feel the fabric as it's touching your skin? Are you paying attention to the senses around you? As the more senses that you can activate, that you can stimulate, if you will, okay, the better. So music, of course, is helpful. So I want you to pay attention to your breath. You don't have to get all spiritual on me. Just really, you can close your eyes if you want, or you can, or you can fix a point in front of you, okay? And you're just going to start to lengthen your breath, okay? And pay attention if it's a shallow breath or a deep breath, okay? We're going for a deep breath, okay? So breathe in. And breathe out. And we're going to be breathing in and out through our nose, because when we breathe in and out through our mouth, we stimulate the fight or flight responses inside, okay? So breathe in and out through your nose. Ready? Feel your body expand and exhale. Can you hear the tone that I'm sounding? Keep breathing at your own pace now. And this is just to get you focused in the moment. Anticipate. First we anticipate, and then we trust that the sound is coming. And then we pay attention to the whole length of the note so that we're not thinking ahead. We're really being present with the entire note. How often are we in a state of anticipating what's going on next? Of planning ahead? Sometimes we just plan for the worst, or we expect the worst. But what if we were really here in the moment? Mind, body, emotions. How often are we reliving an event or paying attention to a potential threat that's going on in the future? Very good. A few more rounds. And relax. Very good. What I'm using is a hand chime in the color of red, which is also the note of C. And in chakra land, which I don't need to get too far into because we all know that we're made of energy and we all have chakras and stuff, right? Don't need to get into that, do you, Suzie? The red symbolizes the base chakra. And the base chakra is your bottom. It's the center of your body. And you feel here your sense of survival. So when we sound the C chord, or the C note in this case, because a chord is a series of notes, this is just one note. So when we sound the C, it immediately goes to the frequency of the base chakra. Now, if you're in fight or flight mode, sounding the C can help you feel secure and safe. If you need to get in the fight or flight mode, like you need to move on, sounding the C can also motivate you. Okay, so music is very, very useful. It's a tool, all right? And we get to use the tool how it will fit in our needs for that day, for that moment, all right? I think that's my neighbor. Oh my gosh, gosh, I love my neighbor so much, and I think she can hear me, but I'm not going to say anything. What the heck did I do with my coffee? Okay, so let's all take a sip of coffee real fast. All right, next, I'd like to share with you some announcements because it's already 8:11, so I want to honor our time. Next Monday, we're gonna do some music for kids, and then we're going to do some music for those of us that are 55 and older. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. We didn't have time for drumming today, folks. Better come tomorrow. See me on YouTube and Instagram. Blessings. Suzie here with BU Music Therapy and Meditation. That doesn't sound as good as going up, huh? There we go. That's how we'll end it. Okay. Be friendly to one another.